Hey everyone, Tommy Derfler, founder and president of Lighthouse Wealth Group. Hope everyone is doing well and healthy. Obviously, the market's starting to experience a little bit of volatility. And naturally, when that happens, we get phone calls. And the common question we get is, hey, there's market volatility. What do we do? And I think as human beings, we always think logically, but we act emotionally. And this is really hard for the market because as as people, we're built to fix things, right? If the roof has a leak, you go fix it. You go buy or pay somebody else to go and fix it. If the car broke down, you go take it to a mechanic. Hey, I'm going to pay you. I'm going to go fix this. And so as human beings, we're naturally wired to go fix things that are not working properly. Well, in the investing world, that can really do you more harm than good. And so naturally, is going to make people nervous and stir up a lot of emotions because money is so emotional. And investors tend to really make the worst decisions at the worst time. And volatility will test your patience. And so, I always think of the analogy of the airplane, and so when I go anywhere and I fly, I don't like turbulence. But if I'm in my seat and I start experiencing turbulence, the pilot usually comes on and says, hey, we're experiencing some turbulence. We'll be just fine. Just stay seated. Please keep your seatbelt fastened and hang tight, essentially. And so to me, that's very calming. And so now I know, hey, the pilot's aware of this. The pilot knows what's going on. I don't have to worry that this is to be expected. And as investors, we want to be able to do that for our clients. We do the same thing. We got to be able to reach out and say, hey, this is normal. We're expecting this. We never know when it's going to happen. But at the same time, trying to resist that natural tendency to sit there and move and change things and make mistakes during this time is really difficult. You really have to fight that natural tendency to want and get in and fix things. And so, there are some opportunities when the market does have volatility that you can take advantage from a tax standpoint, things like tax loss harvesting or Roth conversions. These are things, we're always looking at. But just generally speaking, with a portfolio, this is where young investors or newer investors tend to make the most mistakes because they go in and they try to, sell low or, stay in cash or miss the recovery and so on. And so hopefully, what we want to do is make sure that for any investor, the right move is not necessarily reacting. It's really sticking to the plan. And you can rebalance if needed, but stay diversified. Make sure your strategy still aligns with your long-term goals. And volatility isn't always the enemy. It's just part of the process. So for everybody on here, this is your pilot speaking. Volatility is normal. It's okay. Don't jump out of the airplane. And if you'd like to learn more about our resources, feel free to visit our website, www.lighthousewealthgroup.com. This is Tommy Derfler. Stay healthy. We'll see you soon.